I believe that this could be the greatest live action anime ever, or the most trashiest live action anime ever, next to Dragon Ball Evolution.
And we just watched the Demon Slayer movie. You see, these a hard time with pacing to these American audiences in their short attention spans.
Pace it like Demon Slayer, you're winning. See how there's a new way to tell anime stories. Back shots, flashbacks. It's a way to develop a character extremely fast in a very small amount of time to where the point you buy it. They'll give you a flashback to a random guy that shows up for 60 seconds and you're like, that was great. Think that anime has exposed Hollywood has brought a new way of telling stories through the way of flashback. A motherfucker shows up, you're mine. 5 minutes later, I'm never going to give up from what I am because I am determined to win at any cost necessary. Flashback. When he was a little kid. Hey guys, can I play too? Get out of here, you little rump. Naruto is getting a live action movie. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Naruto is getting a live action movie. One of the greatest anime of all time is getting a live action movie. And it will be directed by a man named Destin Cretton. Destin Cretton. I believe he is the man responsible for such things as... Didn't he do Shang-Chi?
Yeah, those are like the rings in that picture.
If he did Shang-Chi,
Avengers
that might be fire.
Oh, it looks like he might be doing Kang Dynasty as well.
There we go, Shang-Chi.
Oh, there he is. Shang-Chi was a great movie.
That was a really good movie.
Oh, he did Just Mercy as well. Just Mercy was a good movie with Michael B. Jordan and Brie Larson.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
He did Shang-Chi,
That was a good movie.
a movie called Short Term 12, and The Glass Castle. Short Term 12, American-born Chinese. That's all we see. We see like some like lower budget stuff right here, but relatively new to the big high end, bro. Shang-Chi director did a cultural film, and he is also an Asian person as well. That's cool. And Naruto being live action, I believe that this could be the greatest live action anime ever, or the most trashiest live action anime ever, next to Dragon Ball Evolution. So you got to factor what's in between. Can the Shang-Chi director do it? I think it's going to be good. What you think?
I'm scared. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think you can fit. How are you gonna be? I don't know how they're gonna be able to tell this Naruto story and get based off the pictures and the concept art. You know, we don't know what the script is gonna be. We can only assume they're gonna do what Zabuza or whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think you can fit a Naruto story in under 2 hours. I don't think you can do it. There's a lot of things you got to cut out.
It'll be a lot of story. There will be a sequel. You'll tell the story of one main arc, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the origin, and then probably leading up to Orochimaru.
And it's a movies. You can't do like the tuning exam, the bonding with the friends.
Yes, you can.
No, in under 2 hours, because you got to highlight Sasuke.
You could do all the way.
So Sasuke's not gonna be highlighted at all. He's just gonna be the kid that we notice in the corner.
He'll be just a cool kid who's just around there, and it ends at the attack on the Lee village from Orochimaru. Well, that's the
technically
you can do all that under
technically
yes.
that what you call it arc when they was in the forest, that was less than a day when they made it through. It just seemed like it was long because it was episodic.
It's a 10-minute action sequence.
Yeah,
10-minute scene.
Yeah, you're thinking about adding all the information in from when they saw Gaara and the other ninjas, which they can X out those other ninjas.
Yeah,
by adding
the Chojis, the Inos, and
Machino.
Gotta
all of them gonna be X'd out.
Sideline out.
Team 7, a little bit of Lee, some Neji.
No,
Yeah, Neji.
you
Oh,
barely gonna get there.
No, a little bit. That's what
You
I said, a
need
little bit.
no.
Hinata, absolutely.
No, dude, you
Absolutely.
gotta put her in there.
Yeah, the Hyuga stuff will be in there.
They're gonna tell the story way different too.
Maybe a little Gara.
No,
Action.
how? See, that's too much. See,
Lee
that
and
right,
Gar.
that right there is too much.
It's not too much. I don't think it is, bro.
And Gar,
But for the first movie, I think that will be too much though.
He could be in it. You can't explore any of this stuff.
But then
in
you
depth.
gotta. Well, they don't have to, but they gotta show Naruto's powers because when he saw Gaara, the tail demons,
The
Jinchuriki.
Jinchuriki fight, you gotta put all that in there too.
No, you don't. No, that was like I would say the attack of Orochimaru, and it's gonna follow Orochimaru and his sinister plan. Giving backstory to how he was, and they can even do it with a flashback of him in the legendary signing. Show Jiraiya, show the hoe who's whack, Tsunade, and then follow him as the villain, disguised through the forest village, the shooting in the forest. Show him the curse mark coming after Naruto in disguise, and then keeping it hidden from the viewer, even though we know because we watched the anime. But how dope would that be with using Orochimaru ship-shifting as different people and having Kabuto infiltrate like that, all as the ultimate Sith Lord villain, and then he finally reveals himself as a freaking not the real Sand Kage, the Kazekage, and trying to attack and having that fight against and he dies. The third trash Hokage.
I would agree with you. And the only way all this will work, Jared Leto as Orochimaru, book it.
What?
Jared Leto, Orochimaru.
No.
Book it. Jared Leto,
Oh my
Orochimaru.
No.
Jared Leto.
No.
You need somebody weird like that. I don't want no
No.
straight. I don't want no professional actor to play Orochimaru.
That's
Fuck
what
no.
Jared Leto
No,
is.
No, he's a weirdo. Never seen Dallas Buyers Club? He looked
I
like
did.
goddamn Orochimaru in Dallas Buyers Club.
I don't know.
Man, you underestimate me. See, you ain't never seen him in Dallas Buyers Club.
I have seen the Dallas Buyers Club.
And we need
I seen him in Dallas
inspiration
Buyers Club when it
moments.
first
We
came
need
out.
inspiration moments because all in between that was nothing but plenty of inspiration moments in there, and that's what make us like Naruto.
I need weirdos.
He'll take down boundaries, bro. He'll have, a couple of moments where he has some fights, bro. Yeah.
Zabuza's gonna be in there.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, maybe Zabuza,
Andy Serkis is the
Kakashi.
third Okage.
2 hours is a long time. You get a lot done in 2 hours in a movie, bro. What did you guys say? What did you guys say they did in One Piece, the live action? In 8 episodes, they went through 50 episodes?
They did a pretty good job with the pacing.
Just about.
All right.
I'm saying it can be done. Do I believe it? Do I trust it? No. Can I be proven wrong? Yeah. I believe I can be proven wrong.
So you don't think it's going to work?
I don't think it's going to
I
work.
don't
Bad
think it's
idea.
gonna work either. I think it's gonna be a bad idea.
I think
If it was a TV show,
Yeah, if
yes.
it was a TV show, I think it'll work.
TV shows are small time.
hour episodes. Yeah, it's
Nah.
small time.
TV shows are small time, bro.
And then
You
look.
thinking, but Naruto got a lot of hype.
And look, Jody.
TV show quality is not good enough, bro.
And we just watched.
not there.
And we just watched the Demon Slayer movie. You see, these niggas have a hard time with pacing to these American audiences in their short attention spans.
Pace it like Demon Slayer, you're winning. See how there's a new way to tell anime stories. Back shots, flashbacks. It's a way to develop a character extremely fast in a very small amount of time to where the point you buy it. They'll give you a flashback to a random guy that shows up for 60 seconds and you're like, oh, that was great. Think that anime has exposed Hollywood as brought a new way of telling stories through the way of flashback. Like they have really made that a thing. We in Hollywood tend to tell our stories very linearly, like, in the beginning, Anime has changed that. A motherfucker shows up, you're mine. 5 minutes later, I'm never gonna give up from what I am because I am determined to win at any cost necessary. Flashback. When he was a little kid. Hey guys, can I play too? Get out of here, you little rump. Oh. I'll be strong when I get older, and I'll never. Come on, bro. They found a way to tell the story and make you like characters very, very fast.
No, the only this is still going to
Wouldn't
fail,
it-
even
wouldn't
with
it-
your flashback.
Wouldn't this not be the first animated movie that we've really gotten since Dragon Ball?
Live action?
Oh, movie?
Yeah, live action.
No, we had Death Note. I don't know if people like
That was not a movie. That's like a Netflix. No, I'm talking about in
Kenshin.
theaters, American made. No,
I think Kenshin was in theaters.
nah. That's like some Japan low budget,
Low-
released in 12 theaters on a Friday through a Sunday. I'm talking about this is going to be a wide release from a major studio.
That's
You see the
because-
director that's attached to it? It's going to be serious.
That's because it's Naruto.
Yes.
Okay.
This is going to be
It's
the
gonna
first
fail.
big budget anime
Oh.
since Dragon Ball
Ghost in the
Z.
Shell.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah,
Make Ghost in the Shell.
yeah.
They had Scarlett Johansson play her.
But that wasn't an anime movie.
That is
was
an
an
anime
anime
movie.
Yeah, but it really wasn't though.
It
You know,
was. It was.
But
That's
all right.
You're taking a crazy story like Ghost in the Shell and you're trying to Americanize it, and it didn't work.
And I thought Ghost in the Shell was decent.
It didn't,
Yeah, I thought it was a decent too.
I thought it was decent.
but it didn't
but
work.
it
It didn't. It didn't do
It
what it
didn't
was
really
supposed to do.
capture. It didn't really capture old girl.
But okay, but I think Ghost in the Shell was decent. I don't think that was a travesty. And Flash
But-
doesn't.
No, okay, so now remember,
And
is
Ghost in the
that-
Shell
that-
is not Naruto.
No,
either.
listen. Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. Now here, you see how we're not ranking Ghost in the Shell the greatest of all time, but we're also not saying
Does
it's the
Alita
worst.
count? They're saying Alita. Is that an anime?
I don't know if it
Alita's
was
not an
anime.
anime.
I
You
know
don't
it was a
see it.
manga. I know it was a manga.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
it was anime. I'm not sure.
I'm,
It
not
might
even,
be.
I'm not counting Ghost in the Shell, and I'm not counting Alita because they're not those big iconic.
No, I know
anime.
what you're saying.
You know what
but
I'm
this
talking
is-
about, right?
But I know what you're saying. But my question for you is, what is this movie going to land? Can it have an average performance and still be successful because it's Naruto?
An average performance in America through a live action. What's an average performance?
Ghost in the Shell. What if people just don't care?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you
that's
saying
not
it's
gonna happen.
average?
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, now we have two
You're
different.
talking about
beliefs.
two different fandoms.
No.
Don't nobody know or care about Ghost in the
I'm
Shell
talking
like that
about in
outside
terms
of
Okay, now the One Piece live action is universally known. It was a success.
Right.
Everybody agrees it was
why?
successful.
Why though? Because of the fandom.
The fandom, the pacing, and it got
The
casual
fandom,
audience.
even if it's
Even-
garbage.
Even people that don't watch One Piece
even
got
people
into
that
it.
watch One Piece. Yeah.
Oh my!
So they was able to
Guys,
grasp-
Come on,
They were
it's
able to
the
change the
fans
dynamic.
that gave that movie what it had. They
There's
boosted it
out-
up and
it-
praised.
because if you only keep it, you listen. One Piece couldn't grow if we
From
we
anime.
only stuck with the fandom.
It's from
Yes,
anime.
it could.
No,
because the fandom is so big.
It's 1,000 episodes. You tell them everybody is starting.
So you don't think the One Piece fandom is big enough to
I
make a
think
movie
it's
successful?
growing. I
Of course
think
it
no,
is.
I'm saying the changes, the necessary changes that they made, they were able to do that with One Piece, and it was successful changes. I don't think they can do that here. With Naruto, take certain points out. Are you going to show the village attack? Are we going to see the nine-tailed fox? You remember how Naruto started? What are they going to add? What are we
They
going to
need
see?
all that.
We need all of that. Are you going now? How long are you going to do that? Under
Wait,
20 minutes?
Are we of the mindset like this fool over here that it has to be just like the anime?
No.
You can bring all
No,
the
no.
narratives in this.
That's
movie.
not what I'm saying.
Yeah, bring all the
Okay,
narratives.
all
but
right.
it's-
What's the most
so
important-
How the
much.
story's being told, how much in a 2-hour movie. It's restricted.
It could be all new story, and I'll still love
And you-
it if the characters are done right. That's
And
the
I-
only thing
and
you
I'll
have to
tell you,
do.
I mean,
in the fandom,
yeah,
That's the only thing
I
they
don't
have to do.
mind that.
The
Yeah.
only thing you have to do is get the characters right.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
There's
but
gonna be a lot of changes.
There's going to be a lot of guy senseis in that
Yeah.
mug.
There's gonna be a lot of change. I don't agree with that. But there's gonna be a lot of changes, and Naruto's not gonna be how Naruto is, and Sasuke also.
We're seeing changes in the Avatar TV series
See, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either.
because when you cannot adapt an
What are they
anime.
doing in there? So what are they doing in the live action?
Well, they're speeding things up, changing a little bit things,
Well,
adding things.
I
pretty
expect
good.
that.
Not
Like
pretty
we
good,
we,
not
we
pretty
saw
good.
the attack on the Airbenders and what made that attack happen, which is not in the anime in the cartoon. They
Okay, I
made
gotta
something.
see.
They made something up, which I appreciate, but it was left field. It was left field. I had a problem with it, but I appreciate it because it was something that we didn't get. That's gonna satiate a lot of people, including me. But as long as they get the characters right, aren't we? Even if it's a whole new story,
Hey, you know what's funny?
If it's a whole,
Yu Yu Hakusho, that TV series, Netflix, that's freaking great.
it's live
too.
action.
Yes.
It's dub, huh? It's sub.
yeah,
I
you'll-
mean,
it's
it's
you
not
can't
English.
it's
watch.
both. I'm not sure because I watched it in sub, so I'm not
okay.
sure if it's on both. But it's a great show. It is terrific.
Here's what I'll say about to your One Piece and to what he's saying. Shabuzi said they changed a lot of things. Netflix airs current. Here's the reason why One Piece works. One Piece has no story. You could make anything up. Just get those characters in there. You're good. One Piece has no story, bro.
I'm not.
There is no structure of One Piece. Wait a minute. I'll stand by this. There, 50 episodes of Naruto versus 50 episodes of One Piece. Ain't no story in One Piece, bro. There's a story there in Naruto. There's rules. There's things that they have to abide by. There's destinies that are fulfilled. There's things that happen. There's monuments made. There's milestones hit. There's villains revealed with longevity. One Piece is just one story to another. This violent, this. I'm gonna be the greatest pirate.
That's a contradictory.
I'm gonna be the greatest swordsman, and then just keep going.
But you said there is no story. It's just things happening.
Yes. Like Mandalorian. What's the story of Mandalorian? One planet to the next. One planet, we solve it. Next. One planet, a problem, we solve it. Next. There is no overall arc across those planets. That's what I'm saying. You get introduced to something, it's resolved, we move on.
Okay.
Do you disagree? You've seen what we've... All right. Hey, you feel me? I'm out. Hey, I'm with it. I'm just basically what I saw. Hey, Flash? Am I wrong?
To an extent.
How so?
Because there is a lot of story.
I said the first 50 episodes. 50 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There is still story in there and development in characters in those first 50 episodes. Yes. All
Okay.
that.
Okay. I'm 20-something episodes in and there's no story right now.
Mm.
Do you agree with that? Can you tell me the story in the first 25 episodes? What's the story? Outside of, I'm going to go to the line and become the Pirate King.
The line.
And Zoro wants to be the greatest swordsman. And Sanji and the food. And the bitch and the money. And Usopp and being a bitch. What's the story?
I don't know, bro.
There is no story at that moment.
The only reason I'm saying I don't know is because I don't want to go into no.
I got you. All right, so we'll just leave it at that and just. Hey, I think that this can work. The Shang-Chi director did a really good job with
Shang-Chi.
Yes.
And he did some really good fight scenes. That's why
Yes.
that might do it.
And it was so magical. I guess we got to give credit to the person who wrote Shang-Chi. Who wrote Shang-Chi? If he wrote Shang-Chi,
Let's go to
I'm sucking his
to
meat.
the IMDb that you have open and click on Shang-Chi. It's right there.
Writer Dave Callahan. There he is, Destin Daniel. He helped write it as well.
Huh.
He's one of 3 writers though, so he's
Yeah,
writing Shang-Chi, Wonder Man, and he wrote Just Mercy. He wrote Just Mercy. And he did screenplay and screenplay. Yeah, he wrote that. He gets credit for writing.
Okay.
I think he could do it. He wrote a lot of nice and epic mythical beings and
What I
creatures
will
in
say-
a fantasy world
so-
that I bought and I believed in.
And then to your credit, this is what I will give you. I think because it's in his hands, I think it's going to be, he's going to balance the Hollywood stuff and make it tangible
Maybe.
for the fans.
Maybe,
Because he can't satisfy both. So I think it's in good hands with him. Can he pull it out to the point where I buy it? I don't know. But he does get a fair chance. You got to give him a fair chance.
Let's see what happens, bro. Because if this fails,
it's going to straight follow the book.
if this fails in the theater,
That's not a good sign for
That's
anime.
not a good
it's a wrap for another 20 years.
I wouldn't say rap because that fan base ain't going nowhere.
When Dragon Ball Z flopped, when was the last time we got a real another?
But
right now, 20
because you hold the movies to high regard, but these kids don't care about the movies. Nobody go to the movies no more. Not like how you think.
Whoa. They care about the movies more than they care about these TV shows. That's where the money at, homie. You can make $500 million off of just 2 years
Okay,
making a movie. That's a lot of money.
movies are in general are losing.
Do you think that the One Piece TV series is making $500 million?
I know ultimately the goal is to always go to theaters, but the thing is, a fan base is a fan base.
Sure.
If they're just giving you money for the rest of your life, you can make money for 20 years and 30 years. That's what all these brothers been doing. That's what Dragon Ball Z is doing.
Yeah. But
So you don't have to get there.
not more money than you
it
would
doesn't
in the
have
movies.
to. I understand that's ultimately the end goal. Every comedian wants to get their own movie. Everybody knows that. We know that.
Yeah.
But there's some Cat Williams of the world that's just happy selling out clubs. That's what I'm saying. And some
Sure.
animes are like that.
Yeah. But so maybe you could say I can't talk about One Piece like that. Don't you think One Piece deserves a movie? It's not more movie. It's not movie worthy.
Worthy.
fuck. The fact that you got to think about that scares me.
I won't even. I won't even. I'll say no to that.
You see? You guys are just you just agreed with what I said without even agreeing with it. You guys can't see it being a movie because there's no story to tell.
No,
You can't see the story being
true.
told in
That's
2
not true.
hours. 2 hours? How you tell a story about
Not
One Piece
true.
in 2 hours?
Not true.
Why not then? Why can't you see it being
I
a
can
movie?
do it, but I don't want to do it.
So why did you just say no?
Because there's a lot of depth in One Piece.
That comes from just that many episodes. What's the story in between though?
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, let's move on.
That's the only. This is the only
Let's
reason
move
why
on.
you win in this fight. This is the only reason why you win in this fight.